Hi guys, so this is Rahul, and in today's video I am going to talk about a very important topic which is really close to my heart, and I really want to talk about this thing from long time. So what is that? This is about computer science, or we can say IT and IT industry, or you can say computer science as a engineering branch. So if you are thinking, if you are a student, if you are in a 10th or 12th and watching this video, I don't know, maybe you may watch this video by chance. And if you really are thinking to take computer science as a branch, as a like what I can say, as a career option, computer science, IT industry, you want to work into that thing, what like you should do, you can do it, but I will just give you the pros and cons. What is the advantage of working in IT? What is my take on like computer science and IT? What I have seen in industry, inside the industry, and I'll try to make aware of you these things. Second, people are the people who have completed their civil engineering or any branch of engineering which is not IT, and they want to switch into IT. So for them also in this video I'm going to talk about whether you should go ahead and do that or not. So I will like stick to only one topic. This is going to be a little long video. Not I will say 1 hour, but it may take 15 minutes to maybe half an hour also, because I'm trying to like give you my experiences, what I've seen in the industry, and my take on things which you may like. If you like, definitely you can get something from that. If you don't like, if you don't disagree, please feel free to comment, and it's okay, we can disagree on many things, but the major point which I will try to cover is whether computer science or IT is the best branch of engineering or not. So if you ask me like whether computer science or IT is the best branch of engineering, I will say no, it's not. So suppose I have a kid, I have somebody in my family, and they come to me, sir, or Rahul, whatever they say me, uh, should I take computer science? अगर वो आपको मुझसे पूछते हैं कि अच्छा सर, राहुल सर, राहुल मामा, वट एवर दो नाम से मुझे बुलाए और पूछे कि आपने भी आईटी में काम किया है, सो आप बोलते हो कि आईटी में आपको ब्रांच लेना चाहिए, इंजीनियरिंग के लिए ऑप्ट करना चाहिए, आई विल नेवर सजेस्ट एनीबडी टू टेक आईटी, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. I will never suggest anybody to take computer science and IT unless and until he is very very passionate about computer science, IT, and all those things. Okay, everybody has interest. But if somebody asks me what they should pursue as an engineering, if they are really interested in science, if they are a science student and they really want to pursue something like which they love, they will love in future. I don't think anybody will love IT in future. It's like it's a job. We do a job. It's okay. But what you really love is something which is like very very intriguing, like which creates a curiosity inside you, and that is science. So if you ask me, I was very very good student of science. I really like physics and maths, and chemistry also I liked. So science was very close to me, and I also thought when I took admission in engineering that engineering is all about science and all those things. But when I when I entered into the college, I took my admission the first year in engineering. I also have done IT. It was really boring. Like it was like just I lost interest in studies. To be very honest, like I didn't wanted to go to college. I don't want to attend the lecture. It was just like you are just mugging up and just going and give the exam. There's no sense of that. But for the sake of degree, you have to do. So I have to do. Everybody was doing that. The same thing. So it was really, but that was true for most of the branches. It's not like I'm saying this for IT. It was true for even other branches also, where many times you have to mug up. And so I'm saying two things here. One is science, and one is engineering. Engineering is not science. Suppose you study BSc, then you study MSc, then you go for some research, that is a different thing. And once you study engineering, it's a different thing. It's a application oriented. Sometimes you don't have to go that much deep in everything. But in science, it is pure science. You have to go deep in everything. You have to do thorough experiments and all those things. In engineering, we don't have time for that. We have to like make something, and we have some, like you say, ready-made components, tools available, and you have to understand those things and make use of that. So that is what I have understood of engineering. So engineering, if somebody asks me, should even they consider engineering as their career? I will say they can consider, but they should be aware that engineering is no fun. There is no like excitement in studying all the subjects. Sometimes it becomes very boring. So if you really want, if you really learn like science and what I can say, science and you learn, you are really interested in physics or chemistry or maths and all those, or biology for that sake, definitely you can also think about going for BSc or MSc, and then we can go for like higher studies, PhD. Lot of things are there. In science stream also there are a lot of career opportunities, and there are a lot of like, really, if you talk about India, our country India, uh, like India really needs talented people who should pursue science. If we will not pursue science, how will do research? How will make our country self-sufficient in technology? Okay, nowadays also we are importing high-end medicines, equipments, and all those things from outside. Why? Because we don't have enough focus on research and all those things. But again, that is a separate topic. I mean, I'm not. I'll focus more on IT now. So IT and what you should do. So if you ask me, like when I was I was doing my preparation for IIT, JEE and all those things, everybody does the same thing, and I was thinking that okay, one day I want to make supercars. Something I thought I want to make supercomputers, because that is the age people think like that. They want to make everything super. So I was also one of those like kids. I was also used to thinking like that I will make something very cool, very amazing and all those things. So now I realize that I should have not chosen IT. If I would have chosen something else, maybe mechanical, automobile, I think somewhere I might be more happy and more content in my career, which I am. Maybe I'm not now. Sometimes I feel I will come to that why I'm not. So why I'm saying automobile and mechanical industry? Because automobile and mechanical industry is purely physics, chemistry, and application of maths, everything. It's a real core branch, and you know that these are the evergreen branch of engineering, or you can say it's a like a stream of science only in a way. So lot of things you have to master science. If you don't master science, how can you become a mechanical engineer? On the other hand, to work in the IT industry, IT company, you hardly need a 3 months course. 3 months to 6 months course if you do, you can work in any IT company. We also train people in IT for IT skills. People get jobs in 3 to 6 months, whatever their background may be. They from BCom or BA or MTech, doesn't matter. They come, they learn programming, coding, some skills, and then they get a job. So now compare that thing which you study 4 years, 5 years in a engineering college or science college. You can't compare two things. So IT is not a very, I will say, very high-end job. Anybody can do it. It's logical. Okay, anybody can learn Python, everybody can learn C, C++, and all those. It's not a big deal. And just think like that. If you are in class 8 or 9th, I guess you are studying basics of C. Somebody is learning basic of Java in class 9th or 10th. So if Java was so tough, how they are teaching that in class 9th and 10th? Sorry. In ICSE board, in CBSE boards, they are teaching that thing. How? So it is logical. Programming, coding is logical. Anybody who has good logical skills, aptitude, they can easily learn programming. You don't have to go for go to engineering college to learn that thing. Okay, okay, you learn other things also in computer science. Okay, I agree with that thing, but that is okay. That is not everybody masters everything. Okay. What I'm trying to come like arrive मेरा point क्या है, मैं किधर तरफ आ रहा हूँ, मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि like 80% to 90% of the people who work in IT companies, okay, they whatever they have learned in college is good to have, but that is not very high end thing. They can anybody if they have not done engineering also, they can learn those skills in next 1 to 2 years if they try to like acquire software skills like databases, operating systems, networking. 1 to 2 years more than enough to like master those skills. Okay, so it's not a big deal. First of all, IT is not a very like high end thing. Anybody can learn it. Okay. Yes. So if my advice is that if you are really interested in science and engineering, you want to really do something, make something cool. Think about electronics. Think about automobile. Think about high end machines and all those things. How does it work? So IT is good, but it's not the best. Absolutely, it's not the best. There are a lot of issues when you work in IT industry. Give me 5 minutes. I'll come to that. What are those issues, and what is the impact on your life, personal life and professional life, and your health life? What happens? So I'll come to that also. So, but मेरा point simple है कि don't be a problem क्या है इंडिया में कि everybody is like running a rat race. आपने वो किया वो भी वही करेगा, तीसरा भी वही करेगा, चौथा भी वही करेगा. रैट रेस में भाग रहे हो. यू आर नॉट मेकिंग योर ओन like standing. What is your identity? Okay, what is your contribution? You are just trying to be in the rat race. Don't be in the rat race. Rat race से कुछ नहीं मिलता है. ठीक है. Think holistically. Think from long term. Okay. Now let me give you the lifestyle of a two people. One person working in IT company, one person working in mechanical company. Simple. आपको example देता हूँ. What a lifestyle. Suppose you did and you want to do. So what are the two lifestyle? Here is one guy working in IT industry. He goes Monday to Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 5 days. On the other hand, the mechanical people work 6 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday also they have to work 6 days. But 6 day working is common. It's not like even doctor work 6 days. Even people work in police, they work 6 days. A lot of people, teacher work 6 days. It's not like that. So IT has a 5 days work because they have more pressure in their jobs, and sometimes we have to extend more than 8 hours. Okay, not sometimes, most of the time they have to extend more than 8 hours. There's no fixed timing in IT industry. Your like office can start at 10 a.m. but it can end. There's no end time. Sometimes it will end at 7, sometimes it will end at 8, sometimes at 9. There's no fixed time. Again, it depends on client. If you work for US, definitely you will work late till 8 or 9 p.m. If you work for a UK client, you will work a little bit less, around 7:30 p.m. So again, it depends on the client. So there is no clarity. What is your future? आपका फ्यूचर क्या आपको ये नहीं पता. आपका वर्क टाइम क्या होगा आपका. सपोज यू हैव फैमिली, यू हैव किड्स, you want to give time to them, but you don't know what is the time, what is the fixed time, what is your job. After 5 years, what is the time you have to give to your office? You don't know that. It can be changing every 1 year. Project change हुआ, time change हुआ. It's very so, and because of that there are a lot of health issues coming up. हेल्थ इश्यूज़ के बारे में मैं बाद में वीडियो बनाऊंगा, बट आता है हेल्थ इश्यूज़ डेफिनेटली आता है बिकॉज यू डोंट हैव अ डिसिप्लिन, यू आर वर्किंग लेट आवर, स्ट्रेस थोड़ा रहता ही है वर्क में. ठीक है, प्रेशर है एंड लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स विच इज़ हैपनिंग. ओके, दिस you are sitting in front of computer for longer hours, you are having some problem, dry eyes problem, lot of things are happening in early ages. So what is the use of that extra money you are working if you can't after 40, if you can't enjoy your meal, if after 40 you can't have a good health, what is the use of that money? Just think like so. This thing I will say, some people told me this thing that don't earn the money, but you don't listen when you're young. I was also 30. Now I'm going to 40 in some couple of years. now I'm having health issues and all those things. I can see that thing, that okay, people who have seen those things, we should listen to them. But क्या होता है, when you're young, you're 25, you're 30, you have full of energy, you can do anything. But once you cross out a certain year, 35 cross करते हो, 40 तक पहुँचते हो, stress है life में, obviously you're not having good food, and as a lifestyle is not made for humans. Humans are not made to work 8 hours, 9 hours in front of a computer. That is not the what I will say, your that is not how our human bodies are made. तो ये तो हेल्थ का इशू हो गया, वो तो आपको आईटी में आएगा. एंड द मोस्ट प्रॉब्लम डिफिकल्ट पार्ट इज दैट आईटी इंडस्ट्री specific to our country, India, because we are outsourcing for other countries. If you go to UK, London, US, there they have a proper lifestyle. They start their work at 8:30. They end their work around 4:30. They are free. Then the whole evening time they spend for themselves, their family, whatever they want to do. And weekend they relax. They have a better lifestyle, much better life, because their timings are fixed. But in India, because we don't have enough jobs, we won't need money, so we have to work their timings, and we are proudly saying that yeah, we are working, but that is not a very good thing. What ultimately we are doing is a not slavery. Also, slavery is a very harsh term, but in a way it's kind of a slavery only, modern day slavery you are doing for the entire world. You are working their timings. Will they work in your timings? Let me ask the question other way around. If they really need IT engineers from India, will a client or anybody from US, UK work in your timings? And they come? Just ask the question to your people who are working in IT industry, they will tell you. So really what we are doing is not high-end jobs. It's a good job, but we are not doing very high-end jobs, because if we are doing high-end jobs, people will come to us. They will come to us and they will agree to our terms. We will not agree to their terms. We agree to their terms because we have something missing in ours. We are not perfect. We are not very good in things we do. Okay, our software engineers are good, but not very good in everything. So कहीं ना कहीं हमें compromise करना पड़ता है कि चलो सैलरी मिल रहा है, ठीक है, हो जाता है. So we also have something to blame in ourselves. Okay. सो मैं पॉइंट फिर उसके पॉइंट पे आता हूँ, ठीक है. सो अगर आपने मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग किया है, ऑलरेडी कर लिया है, सिविल किया है, इलेक्ट्रिकल किया है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स किया है, एंड यू थिंकिंग अच्छा मेरा फ्रेंड ने उसने स्विच कर लिया, या ऑलरेडी यू आर वर्किंग ऑलरेडी वर्किंग मैकेनिकल और सिविल और इलेक्ट्रिकल फ्रॉम 3-4 ईयर 5 ईयर्स, एंड सडनली आपको पता चलता है मेरा फ्रेंड का पैकेज 15 lakhs पहुँच गया, 18 lakhs पहुँच गया, और मेरा तो अभी 6-7 lakhs ही है, ठीक है. तो शुड आई स्विच? Don't switch. Wait. You want to switch? You can switch. I'm not stopping you. Okay? Because people will do whatever they want to do. But just think from long term. Long term में अगर आपको 40 के बाद आपको पैकेज हाई भी हो गया, but because of health issues and all those things, you might be able to leave your job, IT job. What you will do? Who is going to provide for your family? Now, health issues can come for other people also who is working in electrical branch or anything. They can also have health issues. But if you have time for your family, for yourself, you can focus on your health more. But if you're more stressed out, so you can't do that. And if your timings are odd, आज 10 बजे से ऑफिस है, कल 12 बजे से ऑफिस है, फिर तो वो नहीं हो पाता है. टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट, दैट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू फॉलो प्रॉपर लाइफ स्टाइल. फिर सोचते हो अच्छा अब नेक्स्ट दिन होगा, नेक्स्ट दिन कभी नहीं आता है, ठीक है. सो ऐसे मत करो, ठीक है. प्लस इफ यू रियली वांट टू अर्न गुड सैलरी, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट IT इज द ओनली वे आउट, कि आपने IT सीखा और आपको IT जॉब मिला और आपको सैलरी बहुत अच्छा मिल गया, वही एक ऑप्शन नहीं है. अदर ऑप्शंस आल्सो. यू कैन गो फॉर हायर स्टडीज. ओके, इफ यू आर फ्रॉम मैकेनिकल, सिविल एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स, इफ यू रियली वांट टू गेट अ गुड जॉब, इफ यू आर गुड इन स्टडीज, यू कैन गो फॉर हायर स्टडीज, डू अ गेट, डू सम रिसर्च, PhD करो, कुछ करो. देयर आर लॉट ऑफ स्कोप इन दैट ऑल्सो. हायर स्टडीज के बारे में पता करो, ठीक है. Plus, if you really want to learn programming, coding, it's not like that. Programming is not used is only used in IT industry. It's not like that. Logic programming is used everywhere. It is used in electronics also. In electronics, you have embedded C, VLSI design. ये सब क्या ऐसे लॉजिक ही है ना, लॉजिकल पीस है. They also have a good career. ठीक है. Similarly in mechanical also you have mechatronics and a lot of things, robotics and all those things. So you don't have to leave your field. If you want to enhance your skills, you want to learn programming, if you want to learn Python, whatever, C++, C, whatever, it is possible that in your current industry, in your mechanical industry, in your electronics industry, you might get opportunities that you are already a electronics engineer and plus you know programming, coding, which will be advantage. Similarly for technical also, somebody wants to pursue. So what I'm trying to say, that you explore more about those things. What are the career options if you learn programming, electronics and technical? I also don't have much idea, so I will not comment on that, but I know there's definitely something is there. सो आप ढूंढोगे तो कुछ ना कुछ आपको मिलेगा. ठीक है. अगर नहीं मिलेगा, आपको लगता है कि और आप करेंट जॉब में खुश नहीं हो, मैकेनिकल, सिविल, इलेक्ट्रिकल, जहाँ भी आप खुश नहीं हो, कंपनी में आगे 5-10 साल भी ग्रोथ नहीं होने वाला है, यू सी द फ्यूचर इज नॉट वेरी गुड, definitely you can switch to IT. You can think of switching to IT. I'm not saying you should not do. If you really want to do, please do. But don't be in a hurry, क्योंकि जल्दबाजी में और सिर्फ दूसरे का बात सुन के ट्रेंड के पीछे मत भागो. ट्रेंड अभी ये 15 लाख का पैकेज मिला, अभी ये ट्रेंड चल रहा था लास्ट 1-2 साल से. दैट वाज द ट्रेंड. एवरीबडी इज गेटिंग 15 लाख पैकेज, 20 लाख पैकेज. नाउ नया ट्रेंड क्या है? पीपल आर गेटिंग लेड ऑफ. अभी हल्ला क्या हो जाएगा मार्केट में कि भाई रिसेशन आ गया. ठीक है, रिसेशन चल रहा है, लोग को IT में जॉब नहीं लग रहा है, तो वी डोंट ऑब्जर्व थिंग ओवर लॉन्ग टर्म. हम बहुत जल्दी डिसीजन बनाते हैं. और उस एक इवेंट हुआ लास्ट ईयर, उस पर आपने पूरे लाइफ का डिसीजन बना लिया. इस ईयर अभी इवेंट हो रहा है कि ले ऑफ चल रहा है मेजर में, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट में, गूगल में, बिग कंपनीज में. आपने डिसीजन बना लिया कि IT में जॉब नहीं करना है, विच इज ऑल्सो रॉन्ग. बोथ इज रॉन्ग. आप हाइप पीछे भाग रहे हो, दैट इज ऑल्सो रॉन्ग. आप ये भी हाइप है, नेगेटिव हाइप है कि IT में ले ऑफ होता है, ऐसा नहीं है. एवरीबडी इज नॉट लूजिंग जॉब इन IT, इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. सो होल्ड ऑन. ठीक है, डू अ प्रॉपर रिसर्च, थोड़ा समझो, सोचो, उसके बाद आप डिसाइड करो. ठीक है. IT में ले ऑफ, अगर आप अच्छी कंपनी में रहते हो, इफ यू वर्क इन अ गुड कंपनी, इफ यू कीप ऑन एडिंग द स्किल्स, ठीक है, तो आप मोस्टली 80-90% यू कैन सर्वाइव टिल द एंड. 50-55 जब भी आपका रिटायरमेंट एज हो, यू कैन डेफिनेटली डू. इट्स नॉट लाइक कांट डू. ओके. बट डेफिनेटली जो सैलरी बढ़ता है, जो सैलरी द पीक सैलरी बढ़ता है, इट इज इन द अंडर 10 ईयर्स. 10 ईयर्स के बाद सैलरी आपको उतना नहीं बढ़ेगा. कंपनी विल गिव यू 15 lakhs पैकेज, 20 lakhs पैकेज इफ यू हैव लेस एक्सपीरियंस. 5 ईयर, 10 ईयर्स दे दिया. बट आप सोचो कि 15-20 ईयर्स पे भी 50 lakhs, 40 lakhs पहुंच जाएगा, ऐसा नहीं होता है. कंपनीज ऑल्सो आर यूजिंग यू ना, दे आर डूइंग बिजनेस. आप उनको डिमांड है, उनको चाहिए, उनको बिजनेस करना, दे विल गिव यू एनी पैकेज. बट कल को आपको जरूरत नहीं, दे विल फायर यू. सो डोंट लाइक, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम ट्राइंग टू से दैट. बचपन में हमने एक कहानी सुना था, वो खरगोश और टॉर्टॉइस वाला, कछुआ वाला. ठीक है. सो स्लो एंड स्टडी विंस द रेस. सो डू, इफ यू वांट टू रन फास्ट, नोबडी इज स्टॉपिंग यू. यू रन फास्ट, बट देन यू जस्टिफाई इट. ठीक है. जस्टिफाई मीन्स यू कीप ऑन लर्निंग, कीप ऑन एडिंग स्किल्स, कीप ऑन डूइंग समथिंग ग्रेट. तो IT इज लाइक अ वास्ट ओशन. उसमें बहुत स्कोप है. देयर इज लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स यू कैन डू. ओके. एंड यू कैन maybe tomorrow you can open your own company. Anything can happen, you never know. So I'm not stopping you from learning. Okay, I'm not stopping you from thinking IT as a career. I'm saying you can think, but don't blindly think अच्छा IT is the best, ये बेस्ट है. somebody ask me, sir what is the best course, बता दो. आप एक बता दो, हम वही कर लेंगे. So it's not right, because it depends on you. What are you? What is your, like, what are your strength? What do you like? What do you grasp? It depends on lot of things. आप सोचते हो कि यार बेस्ट बता दो, मुझसे पूछते सर व्हाट इज द बेस्ट कोर्स, आप बता दो. सो आई डोंट हैव अ आंसर फॉर दैट. लाइक बेस्ट कोर्स नहीं होता है. देयर इज नो बेस्ट कोर्स. इट डिपेंड्स, इट चेंजेस ओवर टाइम. It will depend on your skills, whether you're good in maths or not. Do you like designing? How are you? So everybody is different. Everybody has different needs. Everybody has different requirements. ठीक है. One fits all doesn't apply in this world. ठीक है. So मैं यही पॉइंट को रिपीट कर रहा हूँ अगेन, कि फिर से रिफ्रेश करता हूँ. आई गेस आई एम डन विद दिस वीडियो. अगर आप 10th, 11th, 12th में हो, यू थिंकिंग ऑफ टेकिंग कंप्यूटर साइंस. Computer science is not, again I will say, very good skills. unless and until you're doing from very good college, even if you're doing from very good college, it's okay, okay. I will not say it is best thing. Again, I will repeat. Because a mechanical engineer, a civil engineer, a petroleum engineer can learn IT in 3 months. They can get hired in Infosys, TCS, वहाँ ट्रेनिंग मिलेगा 3 महीने में बन जाओगे फ्रॉम पेट्रोलियम टू IT इंजीनियर. बट रिवर्स पॉसिबल नहीं है कि आपको IT इंजीनियर अभी बोलोगे यार IT में इंटरेस्ट नहीं आ रहा है, आई डोंट वांट टू परस्यू IT, आई वांट टू परस्यू ऑटोमोबाइल. अब क्या करोगे आप? व्हाट डू विल डू? कैन यू रिवर्स? यू कांट रिवर्स. सो ये पॉइंट याद रखना, ठीक है? ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है. अभी मैं भी सोच रहा था कि यार मैंने इंजीनियरिंग की गलती कर दी, आई वांट टू डू समथिंग एल्स, बट आई एम टू लेट. आई एम ऑलमोस्ट 40, आई कांट गो एंड लीव माई फैमिली एंड गो फॉर हायर स्टडीज अगेन, एंड दैट इज नॉट प्रैक्टिकल ऑल्सो. सो लाइफ में आप जो डिसीजन लेते हो बार बार आप चेंज नहीं कर सकते हो. तो आप डिसीजन लो, सोच समझ के लो, ठीक है? आप हड़बड़ी में डिसीजन मत लो. वट एवर यू डिसाइड, टेक योर टाइम, ठीक है? डू थॉरो रिसर्च एंड nobody see, and tomorrow don't blame anybody else for your decision. You have to own your, you have to be man enough to take the decision on your the responsibility. Tomorrow होता ना, उसने बोल दिया, ब्लेम कर दिया उसको, अरे उसने बताया था. ऐसा नहीं होता है. मैं बताऊंगा कि आप कुआं में कूद जाओ, कुआं में कूद जाओगे, क्या ऐसा तो नहीं होता है ना. ये तो जो लोग वीक होते हैं उनको एक्सक्यूज होते हैं उनके लिए. So don't be a weak person, be a strong person. Take your responsibility, be a man enough. ठीक है? डरना नहीं है. There are lot of scope. I will end this video on the positive note that there are lot of scope in our India. India is growing very fast. India is changing very fast. It is a dynamic economy. The entire world is taking interest in our country. There are lot of scope in every field, not just IT and engineering. Everything is as a scope. ठीक है? तो आपको कोई बोलता है कि यही एक स्कोप है बाकी दुनिया, ऐसा नहीं. एनीथिंग यू डू इट विद पैशन. आप खाना बनाओ, अच्छे से खाना बनाओ, आप बहुत कम, मतलब यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट फूड ऑन टेबल एंड अ गुड लाइफ. वट एवर यू डू इट विद इंटरेस्ट एंड टेक. इफ यू डोंट, आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन दैट थिंग, डोंट डू इट. कोई पॉइंट नहीं है. इफ यू नॉट हैप्पी इन दैट थिंग, आई हैव सीन पीपल वर्क इन IT इंडस्ट्री एंड दे आर फ्रस्ट्रेटेड, दे वांट टू लीव देयर जॉब बट दे डोंट हैव एनी अदर ऑप्शन. क्या करेंगे? जॉब छोड़ दे, how they will run their family. I have seen these things in my life. So life is not easy. ठीक है? बाहर से अच्छा लगता है कि IT कर लिया, सब लोग enjoy कर रहे हैं. Nobody is enjoying. It's not like everybody is like very sad also, but it's not like every day we are enjoying. It's okay. Job is job. We are doing our job. Okay. So there are a lot of things. I can't cover everything in one video, but I will end now. So I guess major point I guess I am given my एक्सपीरियंसेस विथ यू शेयर किया है मैंने. एंड आई होप इससे आपको एटलीस्ट समबडी विल गेट समथिंग एंड आई एम हैप्पी. एटलीस्ट अगर इसमें से 1 or 2 people also get something, I will be happy. And definitely I'll keep on making more videos about these things, especially as an IT engineer. I make more in IT, but apart from IT also make some videos which is good for everybody. People should be aware about those things. And okay, see you next time. Thank you.